Hey everybody, it's Matthew Reinhart. It's another Mythical Beings pop, and these are all inspired by my series of books called Encyclopedia Mythologica. It's all kinds of really cool books about mythological beings and creatures and all kinds of stuff. I love doing the research and making these books back in the day, and I thought it'd be really cool for us to make a series of mythological creature pops ourselves. So I've made the templates and designed a bunch of them. And what's going to be really cool is these pops will all be assembled into a giant cube that has all these different pops in it. Oh, it's so cool. So it's a pop-up cube, and we're going to make each one of them. There's 6 of them, and here is our pop-up fairy. All right, let's get started. Now, she's really pretty simple. What you're going to need to do is download the templates, right? There's a link down below. And there's 2 pages you're going to need of cardstock. And the cardstock, you're going to print out the templates onto the cardstock. And you're going to see 2 different types of black lines. You're going to see a dotted black line. You're going to see a solid black line. The dotted black line, you're going to do something called scoring that line. You're going to make the fold lines. And what we do is you use a ruler and a big old paper clip. And you're just going to rub the edge of the paper clip along each one of those dotted black lines. So you're going to see there's, you can see those dotted black lines on all the different pieces and on the center base page. And so you can see we're just going to line up that center, we're going to line up that. I can barely talk sometimes, everybody. I need a fairy on my shoulder to use some magic to make me not talk, so to not lose my place in this talking. But we're just, rubbing the edge of each one of these dotted black lines. And what's going to happen is it's going to be much easier for us to fold along those pieces. Now, next up, the solid black lines. What do? Use some scissors and we start cutting. All right, so we're going to cut out all the pop-up pieces, just like this. And, get a pair of scissors that you really like, that you're comfortable with. Because I've done this before where it wasn't a pair of scissors I liked, and it was like maybe it was a left pair of scissors and I needed a right pair, and it was so uncomfortable. Or if you use a pair of scissors that are too small or they're too big, get something that's comfortable for you, because your scissors are an important tool in making pop-ups and making crafts. So you got to do that right. So we're going to cut out these pieces, and you're going to see. Now these are the different pieces for the pop-up. You're going to see that there's one area in these pop-up templates that you're going to probably have to poke a little hole through with your scissors or with a pen. But let's, take your time cutting out the pieces. You can move the paper to actually, rather than moving your scissors, so that you can get around some of those corners. I do that all the time. So, take your time, cut out all these pieces. Sometimes what I'll do too is I'll cut out one piece, just very roughly from the big, large piece of paper, and then I'll get to the details, So we're going to cut this out. Like I might cut out this whole piece first, just like that. And this is one of the wings. And then cut out those slots. Now we're just going to use a pen here to poke a little hole through to get our scissors in there. You can use a little pair of scissors if you want, or you can make the hole a little bigger. You can use your big scissors if you need to get it through there. Some people might even use a craft knife, like an X-Acto knife, but these scissors are pretty nice. I love having a little pair so I can get in there, get into those little places. All right, so we've cut out that little slot right there. See, pretty easy. All right, let's cut out the rest of the pieces. Now let's get to folding, pre-folding all these pieces. Now we score them, so it should be really easy for us to fold this centerpiece just like that. And then this tab right there, we're gonna fold it, and then we're just gonna do it. And the reason why we're doing this, it's like we're telling the paper, this is the direction you're gonna go in. And so it's just nice because we've already scored all those lines, so they already fold really easily along all these dotted lines, but we're just pre-folding everything kind of in the direction that it's supposed to go. So this is a really easy pop. This actually uses just a V-fold, and it's actually a V-fold that's been made from 2 cross layers of the V-fold. So they cross over on the surfaces of each of the pieces, cross over each other, and then there's a layer that goes in between. So let's glue down tab A, and what we're going to do is, and then this side is tab B. We're going to put the glue on the base page. See these little shapes? It says glue A here. And, oh yeah, by the way, the glue. The glue, what kind of glue do we use, Matthew? I don't know. Well, you can use pretty much any type of glue you'd like craft glue. You can also use a glue stick. But I always just use regular craft glue like Elmer's glue or whatever. It's really easy. So, okay, so we're going to put this tab down and see, you have to fold it over just like that. And you can see how it fits right on top of that gray area. Look at that. And if you get a little glue on your hands, just wipe it off and come back later. And now we're going to take this piece, tab B, and see that little area? See that right there? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to slot it. Look at this. Slot. Just like that. Slot. Right there. Look at that. They link and slot into each other. And then we're just going to glue the B tab down there. See? And it should fit right in place. And actually, you can build this flat. So it should glue right down where that gray area is. Make sure that it's placed properly. See, look at that. It's perfectly placed. You can kind of look up underneath the pop-up that way. Gorgeous. See how it works? Now, so that's the V fold right there. And when it folds, it should fold shut. Awful nicely. And then, okay, so those are the wings of our, now we got to put the little body of our fairy here on. And so what we're really going to do is we're going to, see that area right there? That's where the glue tab is going to be. So we're going to put some glue, just like this, right in this little area. That's where tab C is. There's actually only 3 glue tab points. That's pretty amazing. So we're going to see how we fold up this little bump here? We're going to slot it right through, just like that. And now, we're going to, there we go. We're going to put the glue tab just in place. See, it should fit. See where C goes? Just like that. You should be able to do it just flat. You can kind of move it around a little to fit right. Let's see how it works. Look at that. There is our, oh my God, she is so cute. Look at that. That's our little fairy. So that's our pop-up fairy using a V-fold and a layer inside, and she kind of floats there. That's what's really nice about these V-folds that interlock, because the wing part actually floats and you don't really see the V-fold behind it. So that's how it should work. And now you can decorate it. You can use markers or crayons. You could use like glitter on this if you wanted to. There's all kinds of different ways you could decorate it. You could write a little story about your fairy on the sides, on each side of the pop. If you want to, you could even draw like more fairies or a really cool background in there. Look at that. She is so cute. So now that she's decorated, look at that fabulous pop-up fairy for our Mythical Beings pop. Oh God, I love this. So we're gonna have a few more Mythical Beings pops, and then we're gonna assemble it into a pop-up cube. It's gonna be so cool. Oh my gosh, I hope you've enjoyed making this as much as I have. And I have loved sharing this stuff with you. Be sure to hit like and subscribe if you want to see more pop-up projects like this. If you've got ideas, yeah, let me know too, because I definitely check out your comments and I listen to them a lot. So take care, and I'll see you next time. This is Matthew Reinhart. See you next time. Let's make more Mythical Beings. Bye-bye.